Boop. Alright, let's see what the happens with the FPS on this shit. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, that works. Doing, doing. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Tiger kitty doot 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 doot. Tiger kitty doot 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 doot. Tiger kitty. God, the plane's so fucking cool. It might be garbage, but it's cool garbage. Alright, let's see. I made a chat overlay and I don't know how to display it, so we're just gonna do this crap on our phone again because we're bums. We are bums. The bums, the bums, the bums, the bums, the bums, the bums. Chat overlay, and I don't know how to display it, so we're just gonna do this crap on our phone again because we're bums. And then we'll mute that, and then we'll put it in the corner, and then I'll ignore the chat because I just need to get like 2 monitors to do it the right way. I guess I don't fucking know. Let's see if I do that, and then oh, no, I don't want to save it. I want to share it. If I share it, now and then I'll find. God damn, beer is so cool. The beer, the beer, the beer, the beer, the beer. Alright, let's go blow some stuff up. I should just set up this shit to my headphones instead of the thing, because then you can be doing karaoke, but there'll be no music in the background. It'll just be me by myself going singing along to breaking copyright. But like, hell yeah, copyright, let's go. I need to not be drinking all this beer though. Tonight's live beer stream is brought to you by Black Spruce Aroma Dome IPA. It's actually a really good one. It's like one of the few that I think doesn't taste like sweaty butthole. Although 4.29 bombs. And go blow up the bums with the greatest plane in the world. I'm gonna bait something. Boom. You got the bait. The bait is set. The trap is set. I'd be like, should have made the stream title ask me anything about the gripping, the old gripper do. Go up here and boom, 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 boom. Every now and then I'll fall apart. Come on, 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 come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. Oh, missed. Oh, hit. The time I was on. Boom. He's dead. God damn. Total Eclipse the Heart is like one of the fucking greatest songs in the world. I don't care. My white girl side is showing. Oh, there's a plane over there. Brass. I feel like that's going to be a JU-288 or something over there, but we're just going to go in and go boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's see if I can freeze the game here in a second. It's yep. Okay. The real Chinese butcher bird. Alright, let's crash the game again by alt-tabbing. The game is like accepted alt-tabbing again, so we'll see how that works for the time being. Another black dot. Don't mind if I do. Oh, Milkman. I'll put the game sounds on. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a second. I thought the game sounds were on. I thought I had it set up, but oh, he's just gonna spray behind him. That's fine. That's fine. Understandable. Understandable. Let me figure it out because it should be audio output should be voice meter. So that should be good. Did that fix it? And it, or is it turned all the way down? No, that should be good. It was just turned down. So we should have some bubble bub sounds. I'm not a professional streamer here. This is a bootleg. Me drink 4 beers, 31 beers for the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. So we got a single engine plane there. I think that's a Corsair though. Like you can see, like kind of like the gull wings maybe. And kind of the wrong spot though. No, it's Corsair wings, though. You can see that. This guy is just... Final sound. Oh, he just fucking hit me. What are we getting hit by? The Scoba. Yeah, I'm so close to this base. I'll give this guy this kill, give the guy credit, and be like, wee! Who cares? Game is... Holy hell, it's dead. Dead, we killed it. It's actually going to be a 4-beer stream. It's 4 beers, but they're the tall cans. They're not the tall boys, but the tall cans. It's like a legitimate pint, so it's the equivalent of, I think, of 8 total. But nothing crazy. I just don't. I have ideas in the works for videos. I just don't have outlines, scripts. And I can't decide what I want to do first. I have kind of like my problem with my videos. I have like a couple of different ideas. Like right now, I'm kicking around like a dogfighting thing, or is War Thunder realistic thing, or is the P-51 thing? Because they all three feed into each other, and it's kind of like how do you walk the line of like how informative is War Thunder, and also its impact on the aviation enthusiast nerd community, because I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you go in, you look at all these YouTube channels, right? And military aviation history, that guy, Christoph, the German guy, that guy's an IL-2 player, or at least that's what he started out as. You can go back 10 years and he started out as an IL-2 player. Greg is not a War Thunder player. He is a DCS player, but if you pay attention to some of his stuff, he's an Adam the Engineer viewer, and some of the stuff that he does in his videos that he makes, like talks about as far as tactics are concerned, those are also derived from basically War Thunder, which that's an interesting conversation, is like, what kind of crap do we do in War Thunder that is actually realistic to real life, and what kind of stuff we do in War Thunder is specifically engineered for the game. For instance, this kind of like long energy trap stall thing of like you go up and you do just like this gentle spiral and you get the guy to stall below you and you dropped it the nose down. How accurate is that? Like how likely was that to happen in the real life? And the answer is I don't know, because even reading pilot reports on that stuff is interesting, but trying to quantify that is just like a mess. But it's, ADHD, the video series. All right. In the Jungle is not a great song. I don't care about this one. But John Denver Country Roads, that's just slaps when you got 2 beers. 4 beers. But and the thing about addressing this though is I'm trying, I have popped off in the historical community of people that are like smart, and I'm just a drunk guy. I just kind of make shit up and roll with it. But trying to relate those two, because now I have 2 audiences. It's not just War Thunder Sim, people wanting to watch a drunk guy. It's also like people like actually kind of looking for semi-legitimate history, that kind of walking that fine line of War Thunder is actually a pretty decent approximation for the layman of kind of aerial combat, at least for World War II stuff, I would say. In a way that's like approachable, in ways that are understandable, but we need to like kind of like tamper that back, roll it back a little bit, and be like, hey, it's still a game at the end of the day. Most people that play the game treat it as a game, and you should treat it as a game. But there are some things that are actually like 100% realistic, like the what's his name? Robert S. Johnson, the 356th or the 56th fighter group, the P-47 group in Europe, all of their kill claim reports are public. And you can actually look at them online. And a lot of their kill claim reports, if you kind of read between the lines, all those guys were filthy, dirty, rotting third-partiers and ruined the dogfight. There's a lot of those kill reports that are basically like, yeah, this 109 or whatever was turning behind another guy, and I came in and I shot him, and then I went up, and then I came down and shot him again. And that's the frustrating aspects of that most people find about War Thunder are probably some of the more realistic at their kind of like baseline level. I don't want to go so far to say that everything we do in War Thunder is the same as IRL. That's kind of silly. But the idea of losing situational awareness, the idea that a lot of guys did get into turn fights, a lot of this idea that energy fighting was well understood and boom and zoom was the tactic that the Air Force used to win the war, is on its surface a compelling narrative. It is something that is believable, and I think it's something that people strive to do. And I also think that the way that things devolve in War Thunder, the thing that is kind of similar to the way that things actually probably devolved in real life, where yeah, you want to energy fight everything, but you come in, you're high, and you energy fight one guy, and then the next wave comes in, they're high, and you're always kind of like playing kind of fast and loose. And this idea of like target fixation is a bitch in War Thunder. Guess what? It's also going to be a bitch in real life, where you look at a good portion of these reports and you can kind of see very similar through lines without. We don't need it. We don't need to make the logical leap of like this is a perfect simulation. Like that's not how any of this works. But it is a pretty relatable way of kind of looking at things. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna be like this guy here. He gets blown up. He gets blown up. He committed to the fight. He was gonna win that one, and then he lost. He got upped. I gotta respond to my chitty chat here. Milkman asked about the supercharger on the F7F. So I have an auto engine control on, but in all honesty, I think if I recall correctly, you can basically run the second supercharger gear at 2,000 meters and above, and it might be 1,800. I kind of look at the manifold pressure, so manifold pressure goes up, so that's the right gear for that. It's not going to matter that much. You can kind of just get away with it. I just run auto when I'm drunk, so until I start nuking the plane. But I don't plan on living that long. And they did change the flight model on it. It does have a good bit. Okay, it's going to be an F8. Did I go over the beer of choice tonight? I have a Black Spruce Aroma Dome IPA. It's like a very, very cloudy IPA, but it's very good. This is like one of the few that I'm like, this is my go-to now. This is like one of my go-tos. Like it's got that kind of like it's got the farm grass kind of taste of an IPA, but it has a little bit more richness to it. That it's interesting. I'll give it that. I don't expect everyone to rant and rave about an IPA. I definitely try not to rant and rave about them because beer's beer. The best kind of beer that you can ever get is free beer, even if it's light beer, and I will stand by that. But what I got tonight, pretty good, at least for tonight. Now let's see if we can get anything else here. But anyways, on Twitter, I've been doing numbers. I actually got the I always get the names mixed up because he's got two first names. Colum Douglas or Douglas Colum. The guy who wrote the Secret Horsepower Race. I always keep calling it the Great Horsepower Race, but the Secret Horsepower Race. I got his book but he follows me on the Twitter, the Twitter or the X, the everything website. And I'm not good at this shit, by the way. But I don't understand how Twitter works at all, because I've had an account for maybe 5 years, and it's literally to read other people's stuff, not make my own. But I made a little thready thread about my P-47 video in regards to the drop tank stuff, and then I made I actually kind of popped off today. By popped off, I mean, like, I don't know, 10 people liked it, so it's not really doing numbers on Twitter. But the grip course, the gripping course, the grip course. I just kind of pointed out the whole 2006 red flag claims and how they came into being and how they're just not real. And my Twitter feed is overran with everyone talking about how either awesome or dog shit the Gripen is. And my hot take on the Gripen is it's a plane. It's a plane. It's one of those planes, I think, actually, that when you kind of look at it, at least in my investigation, I don't want to call it that, because I don't want to, to me that seems kind of sacrilegious to call it that, but it's kind of been very much overhyped through its own marketing, where it's benefits from the fact that it's not an F-35, but also suffers from the fact that it's not an F-35. So you have some really not great analyses out there of the Su-35 and the Su-27 going to decimate and obliterate the F-35, and the Gripen would get like a 10-to-1 KD exchange ratio. And this is like put out by some guy in like Australia who has like absolutely fuck all to do with aviation, but he's got enough money to make websites, and people read these analyses and kind of like believe them at face value. But it kind of suffers from, I think, the biggest flaw for the Gripen, at least from my research, isn't really the tech behind it. It's really the size. Like, the plane is one of those planes that would have really benefited from being scaled up by, let's call it like a good 25%, basically making it the same size as like a Rafale and a Eurofighter, maybe a little bit less. It's just, they standardized it around the F-18 engine, upgraded a little bit, and that means that the airframe for most of its lifespan has been limited in kind of its potential, because the dogfighting potential is there, but everything else of carrying all the bullshit for doing all of the bullshit it's just ever so slightly worse. And it would be a good contender to kind of fulfilling the role of what the F5 used to do. But also, people don't buy it because it's expensive, and it's expensive because people don't buy it. So it's a catch-22 of, like, if the Gripen had came out, so I think it kind of comes out in around 1992 as far as being kind of sort of complete. And if it would have came out maybe 5 to 7 years earlier, probably would have got a little bit more inertia. If it had came out standardized around the F-16 engine instead of the F-18 engine, it would have also benefited from it, because the closed-coupled canard design is actually pretty aerodynamically efficient. You get like a lot of value for what you're putting into it, at least mechanically speaking. I can't speak on the electronic side of things, because I honestly don't care about that stuff, because the more you read in that stuff, the more you kind of realize, like, none of these guys know the full picture. And even like the flight hours thing is very, very murky, where a lot of the times what you're seeing is an apples to basketballs comparison as far as the costs are concerned. And for me to go in and try to discombobulate that is like, I have even less of an idea of how to do that, and I have even less of an interest of how to do that. It's just kind of like, you look at it and you just go, this whole conversation is losing me brain cells. But that's the Gripen course for you. The grip course, so to speak. Anyways, that's my TED Talk. I mean, I think an F-16 engined Gripen would have been perfectly fine. I think it would have probably maybe had a better chance of gaining institutional inertia, if that's a term, because it'd be a more direct competitor to the F-16 as opposed to being something that is, for all intents and purposes, tech-wise comparable, but capacity-wise is just on the smaller end of where you would want to be, where instead of the Gripen being a clearly better choice than F-16, it's a clearly, at best, kind of on par choice. And then also you have the issue of it doesn't really successfully decouple itself from like the American military-industrial complex in a way that something like the Rafale does. At the same time, I think that a lot of these planes that are kind of advertised as 4.5 generation kind of alternatives to stealth planes, there's been so much in the way of polluting the discourse around the efficacy of stealth that a lot of what you see is kind of tainted with biased opinions of making 4.5 generation fighters out to be something that they're realistically probably not. Like, I think stealth is a benefit unto itself, and you can't replace stealth with electronic warfare, and being a stealth fighter doesn't preclude you from doing electronic warfare things. Like, the electronic warfare is an even better reinforcement of the passive stealth, as opposed to using electronic warfare as a makeup for lacking true low observability characteristics, etc., where the more I look at that conversation, the more I kind of look at it and go, I don't really want to touch it. I just like the mechanical engineering aspect of, like, how fast does the plane go and how well does it turn? But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to put the headset down, though. I'm going to drink a little bit of this beer. I'm going to go take a piss. Okay, let's get back to the grip course. The gripper course. The grip course. And put the headset back on to get out of the nussy and get the nussy view. I call this thing here, that's the nussy. You guys can figure out what that means. Let me see if I can pull the chat up here, see if anything else has happened. Would Rushki be like piss ASMR? Would be, no. Hopefully you didn't hear me piss in the background. That means my mic is like super sensitive. It'd be kind of based. I should just like get like a bottle of water and like trickle it and be like, I'm peeing, guys, I'm peeing. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what we can blow up with the F7F. But I think when it comes to the grip and it just kind of gets blown up by the fact it's small, it's a good plane. It's just not necessarily the best option for everything. And then I think you also see kind of like with the upgrades of a lot of other fighters, like you see that the flanker series stays around. You see that the F-15s have been staying around and getting upgraded. And I think a lot of that comes down to just the size of the planes, where if you're going to have a non-stealth plane, making sure it goes very high, very fast with a lot of ordnance is kind of how you kind of keep it relevant, at least as far as kind of like an air superiority context and kind of an air-to-air role. And I think Lockheed Martin at some point the F-16 production line was closed down. I think Lockheed kind of reopened it, I think for like a South American contract. But even they were not really wanting to keep producing the F-16. But it just kind of like self-revived? I don't know, it's kind of messy. And then the electronic part of it, the radar part of it, the combat part of it, is just like it's just like a thing that I don't think anyone that is saying anything publicly has the disclosures, the depth of knowledge to really say with 100% certainty how all of these things actually kind of work together. At least that's my take from the kind of the sidelines here. Let's see. I'm going to freeze my game here and fast forward because I think... Let's see. Get the Bee Gees up here. Got Staying Alive. I think there's some bombers over here, though. Destroy bombers. Whatnot. Whatever. It'll... And go in and go... Boom, 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 boom. But as far as the future of War Thunder is concerned, though, you kind of look at it, right? And I think in December, we don't get stealth fighters. I think they actually do a Catch-22 kind of cheeky nod thing, and we probably get either upgraded missiles in the form of IR missiles, maybe a very last round of 4.5 generation stuff, or I think 5th gen stealth fighters are probably around the corner. And I look at this from the perspective like people are getting bored of the game, at least for this stuff, because I mean, had like the same plane has been the clear best choice for top tier for almost a year. I think November. I think we might be at a year now. Actually, we're really close to a year where you play top tier. If you want to have the best plane, you play the Rafale. There isn't really anything better than it. There's not anything that really like has even parity with the way that a lot of experienced players play. I think pretty much every single experienced top tier player that's worth their salt has made some kind of video saying, hey guys, Rafale in Sim is kind of bullshit in a way that makes the rest of the game kind of unfun for anyone that plays it. And that's a bad dynamic for the game as far as growing the game. I mean, you look at the Stat Shark stuff as far as the player count goes and the game count goes. And it does show, although it's not universally the Rafale, because there's obviously when you don't develop the game mode and don't even add like a map to it, and kind of natural selection takes its toll, or self-selection takes its toll, where you join, you look at 13.0, 13.3, and you're like, oh hey, it's all Denmark. It means that everyone hated IRCCM, deck-hugging missile spam, but also most players that are currently active don't want to do anything but deck hugging, because it still works more often than it doesn't. So you're kind of like, well, what do you go with? Do you go with what people say they want and then don't play, or do you actually look at with the way that people play? And my answer is give me guns only 1 versus 1 mode or something. Give me a bunch of different modes that I can like dink around in, and then I don't really care. My quick answer. Like, I wish this like guns only mode that Gaijin is testing was for Sim, because I tried it in RB, and trying it with a stick and throttle, you just kind of get farmed by people with mouse aim, because they could just at high speeds they just aim a lot better. And it's kind of rough. Although I didn't play it that much. It's one of those game modes where it works. It's an interesting concept. With, I think, 6 versus 6 or 8 versus 8, whatever it is, it really does come back down to the way that old F86 kind of top tier area worked, where being able to frag people while staying fast was a little bit more important than kind of the maneuverability aspects. At least that's my hot take. That's my hot take. As someone who's played the game for too damn long. Got the Livy chat. I mean, adding 5th gen is another flavor of the month, but it's a fresh flavor of the month. It would be depending on what kind of crap they pull out of them, it'll be, it's not going to be good, but it's going to be a new flavor of ass. And there will be at least a 3-month period where we'll get to learn how to eat this new ass that they gave us. Even if it's ass, it's still a new ass, which is better than our year-old, well-plowed through, eaten out ass that is called, I don't know, just play the Rafale and spam Micahs from high altitude. I think a lot of us have played top tier. Like I feel that most of us have reached what we consider the logical limit of, not necessarily our skill, but at least as far as the game theorizing goes, that nobody's theorizing anymore that there's circumstances where the Eurofighter is legitimately, consistently better than the Rafale, even though the flight model's better, and there's nobody like theorizing that stuff. So even if it's ass, if it's new ass, that's better than what we got now. It'll bring a lot of other people back into it, and we'll get at least 3 months of gameplay that will be interesting. I think the F-22, Su-57, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the flight models. I have a lot of kind of public documents for the F-22. I think it should be completely cracked. It never, ever, ever underestimate Gaijin's ability to fumble the bag, so to speak. They could somehow make the F-22 an improved F-18 where it sheds all of its energy, rotates inside the circle, and just kind of like flops around, and it could be dog shit too. But it shouldn't be. Everything on paper indicates the F-22 is the GOAT of the GOAT, and unfortunately, like, as cliche as it is one of those planes, I think, that all the research you do kind of indicates that performance-wise, from like the mechanical part of it, it does live up to its hype. It is, you can basically take the most of the Rafale's flight envelope, and it will fit inside of the F-22's flight envelope without afterburner. Like it's kind of stupid. it's kind of dumb. Like a plane that can do Mach 1.7, I think, documented without afterburners in Florida heat is kind of pretty goofy. And I find that there's enough performance there. It's hard to believe that Gaijin could fuck it up, but also they could fuck it up in the sense that it comes to the game, it's so unbalanced that it's the only thing to play, and we're doing Rafale situation 2.0, and I think that would ultimately be bad as well. but at least when they add it, we'll get a new flavor of the month, and obviously, depending on what the underdog is, it's still going to be pretty possible to blow up F-22s and whatnot with like things like Su-27s. I don't think the average player, even given an F-22 under the best circumstances, is going to really be that much, not necessarily not be a threat, but they're not going to be a dominant force just in so far as that the planes like actual flight performance, not the stealth, because who knows how they're going to implement stealth and IRST and all that stuff. Like, because they could buff IRST, make it detect shit at 100 kilometers, and or kind of not necessarily back to square one, but who the fuck knows? Like, as I said, it's gonna be ass. It will be new ass though, which is better than this year-old ass of exactly the same thing. Are these destroy bombers or cover bombers? These are cover bombers. Yeah, cover bombers. Unfortunate, unlucky. I mean, also technically they could implement electronic warfare. I don't see them doing that. I mean, I don't really know that the game engine is bad for radars. I just, like, I don't know if Gaijin... My problem is when I look at the way the game works and the way that Gaijin works is they are a AAA studio, or they have a AAA studio budget, but they have, like, a B-plus crowd of, like... I think one guy... VSN is the guy that does like basically all of the flight model stuff, and if he doesn't know how it works, ain't nobody gonna fix it. And I would assume that kind of bleed over also applies to other things where they are basically operating as if they have a limited budget or a shoestring budget, and that means that some of the things that people would want don't get developed, but also like a lot of things that people say they want developed, once you implement them, will probably not work out the way that they want to. That's one of the big things that I have with the community is like, multipathing is one that I always go back to. It's like, oh, well, everyone wanted this 60-meter multipathing as a good compromise where radar missiles matter and people will get off the deck. And the answer is, some people did. About maybe 25% of them did. Also, everyone else just went lower to the deck and started picking maps where they could go lower to the deck. And that 25% of players that wanted that change, or that actually adapted that change, a good probably 50% of that 25% just don't play the game anymore because the initial adaptation wasn't enough because people got good at notching, doing the loop notching thing, shooting back. Where like a lot of the guys that advocated, like if they play the game, they play 13.0, which is the old meta, which is fly on the deck, shoot IR missiles. So I was like, well, you're always in catch-22. Do you go with what people do or with what people claim they want? And I don't have a good answer for that. I would say just make the game the way that I want it, or just let me make the game. Actually, don't, because I'll just make it so I push a button and win every time. I'll just be like the guy who made the missile thing, where the not the X4, the Sackless missile though just did a loop and would kill people behind him. That would be me. So you shouldn't let me develop the game, but. Because right now, how do we have this many players? Then I'm not running into anyone. Like this Midori guy, I think he's at one, like, bruh, 761 kills in the Rafale, and most played planes in the Rafale. Like, come on, man. I think I'm. Please tell me I'm not that guy too. Let me. Okay, it only made my top three. Got Su-27 up there in the gripper. Although 27 SM is like way up there, so I can slightly respect myself. Not a lot. Although I would say the prop stuff for the games do spend probably more time on average in them though too. Dude, I love Plupsy. What's funny is I actually let a bunch of the sim mods or whatever, one of the community managers know about this guy like a long time ago, and they just never did anything about it. Because there was like this whole debate like a long time ago about sound mods. And using sound mods to flare missiles. And my point was back in the old days of 2 years ago, was like, nah, man, they're not using sound mods to flare the missiles. They're just using actual cheats. Like it's not that deep. It's not a guy going, oh, I'm listening for the missile, I'm gonna hit the flare key. It's like, no, you just have a thing that just auto deploys flares. And one of the things I did is I was in a server at the time with a guy Plupsy in the sync server, and I just kind of looked up like what he had done, and yeah, sure enough, he had an F5, he had an auto flare option, and he had a freaking not a option, a mod or something, and he had a lead indicator, which was the thing that he was kind of known for, I guess, and he had a flare not a flare warning, a missile warning, where basically like implemented like back in the old days, the War Thunder didn't have missile diamonds; it just had missile warnings, and I guess maybe that code never went away, and he more or less like kind of re-unlocked that code, and that dude played with like for like a solid like a year or 2 years with a lead indicator, auto flare, missile warning kind of thing, and other people in his clan server did, and they just kind of like didn't care, or like, and it's not clear to me whether or not all the people in sync use the lead indicator thing, or it was some of them, or if it was just like one or two guys, because most of those guys are good enough in their own right that I don't think that they needed it. But and it's really weird for them. It's kind of like not even doing it because they need to, just doing it because they can. Because like Plupsy did the fucking giant banana thing too, and that's just literally just kind of like him flexing his elite programmer fucking nerd skills. And then even back in the day, I had in Free Squish 1, the lore drop here, we had a stat shamer bot, and this stat shamer bot, you could look up people's names in War Thunder. You could like do like a little thing, and it would spit out their recent statistics or some version of their statistics, and it was really clunky. Like it was horribly coded. Like it was basically, it spit out like a fax machine kind of output, and it was abysmal. It was horrible. It was bad. But that was kind of the point. The whole point was that it was bad and clunky and looked like shit, and we used Deffin's like actual face as kind of like the thing, and it didn't matter what KD you had. The bot would tell you that that this player was a shitter, and part of the charm was that it was bad. And Plupsy, I think, came into one of my servers and basically made his own version to prove that he could do it better, and didn't understand the fact that like the appeal of it and the appeal of the initial StatStream bot was that it was like jarringly horrible, abysmal, like dog shit. It's kind of like going to a Waffle House at 4 a.m. and then being like, I could make a better steak and egg combo. I could make better waffles. I could, if I had A5 Wagyu, I could do this. And like, that's not the appeal of it, though. The appeal of it is it's 4 a.m., you're drunk, and you want shitty food for cheap. And that didn't really ever register. So the original StatStream bot was kind of kind of goated because you would actually like you would type this shit in, right, and it would spit out this really like it would kind of like just jar the rest of the conversation in the Discord. And because I never do any kind of moderation in my Discord as far as like making sure channels are used for what they're supposed to, like I have a channel in my main Discord right now that's called Hunter IRL, which was supposed to be like an outdoor kind of like picture channel, and it for the last like year and a half it's actually just pictures of cats, and it's just that way because it just happens to be that way. So it was like this jarring like experience of just abysmal, and the guy never understood that. I don't understand. Some people don't get a humor, I guess, or my humor. I think I'm gonna find a different game because this is we're gonna find something else. Boring. And oh no, I'm gonna change this playlist too. Coldplay just popped up. That ain't good. Midori. Bold. Oh, Denmarkers. Denmarkers is kind of a Smolensk. Don't know. Max Duve! It's Max Duve! I don't want to waste everyone's time because I know that Max Duve is going to land and leave if I join. And if his airfields are on this side, the grid square line that he will go across at most is going to be like right here, and it's going to be at 5 kilometers, and he will immediately turn around and dive. It is very funny, but also not worth the time. Could go blow up Skiff, but don't. Hour and 22, small game. I want to play the F7F, though. I love the F7F, so I'm going to play... God. Well, 6-3, 5-3, 6-3. What if I put a 7-0 in here? A 6-7. I can get the up tier, maybe? Look at the up tiers. It'd be the real breakfast jet. Be like, bam. 6-7-7-7. Miller Cooley. Do I dare? You know what? Yep, I'm joining it. I'm killing these guys. Eating jets for breakfast, or at least boring the hell out of everyone. I mean, for me, when I pick a sim battle, I look at the players, and I look at kind of what I figure's going on, because most of the time you can pick, if you pick a battle at random, most of the time you're fighting kind of bombers, random dudes, guys flying straight. It's not like, I don't know. I guess maybe getting big kill numbers is fun, but yeah, everything else boring. I do have to go piss, so I'm gonna like give you the nussy, and then I'll be back. Hopefully the fucking piss hitting the toilet doesn't echo through the house. Got the nussy, nussy, nuss, 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 nussy. Dude be like, oh god, it's AMSR time. Squishes be pissing. I don't take my microphone with me when I'm fucking pissing. Although I did, out of politeness, like pee on the side of the toilet, just out of, you know, be like, I'm not gonna like drop it dead ass in the water. Just because I am self-conscious now. Be thinking my stream be stalking me in the bathroom. Alright, let's see if I can blow up an SU-11. Love the F7. The F7F, like, so you haven't played the F7F since the flight model change. It is, the flight model is really, really pleasant. I really, really like it. It's not quite P-38 good down to low speeds, but at high speeds it's actually pretty decent. And it can compete with 38 all the way down. Although I think what I've done here is not going to be good for me. I think I'm going to be really sad and angry, but I think it'll be really funny to shoot down a jet. Okay, I think Miller Kulahay. Dude be blown up fucking AI. Oh, AI blew him up. Got some dots over there. And I gotta double check to make sure I didn't fuck up the microphone. It'd still be working. And then we will... Boom. I need to get some duels in now. I need to get some duels and some goofy stuff. Alright, chat. All 9 people here, including myself, ask some questions. I need something to do, because I do be, not bored, but I'm not good at just making up things to talk about by myself. But I already talked about the grip course. The gripper course. I already talked about how great the SU-27 is and how we're just going to nerf it into the ground. Or tech mod roulette. Or relay. Because that's a fucking thing. Like, this dude be like, he's drinking beer right now, but what kind of beer? What kind of beer does Yale emit? Because that horrible pronunciation, not even anywhere close. Don't know how to KCZ Kaczynsk? Maybe? Kaczynsk? Is that how to pronounce that? Mert Kaczynsk. What is Mert Kaczynsk drinking? Has fucking dropped the telephone on the ground. I mean, yapping and props would be fine if there was something going on, but it's... Mustang, you have the same problem that I do, where my time zone is late, and anything interesting happens during the times that I would be working or doing, you know, things in the 3 hours of daylight in Alaska, that this is kind of what I'm left with. And I don't want to play top tier. I'm not, well, number one, I'm not practiced at it right now. Number two, when I get off work, right, I spend a lot of my day talking to people, talking about basically everything. Because my job right now, my college job, is basically a customer service job. And I'm pretty damn good at it. But by the end of the day, by the time I get home, the last thing that I want to hear is notch, flare, 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 I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I like, it's a little bit slower. It's a lot slower, and I wish it was a little bit faster, but I do like the simplicity of props. Of that, you put the nose on something, you kill it, or you don't, and that's fine. Like the and that's not to say top tier is bad. It's just kind of like, to me, it's a sensory overload, and I'm in my mood right now where I'm kind of like, I've done it enough where I'm tired of it, and I don't have the desire to practice it enough to be consistently good at it. Like right now, my vertical notching tech is a little bit sloppy. My timing's a little bit sloppy. Could I lock in, drink another beer, do fine? Yeah, probably. Do I really, really want to? No. Does it hurt the stream? Does it make it a little bit more boring? Yes. At the same time, like, I am playing the game for kind of my own enjoyment, and I've got music on in the background too. Like, this is just me kind of like chilling out and goofing off. Like, if I get blown up in the F7F, it'll be fine. I play in the plane because I like it. That really is what it comes down to. So, mouse and keyboard, I think, for props, I think there's a guy who's really good at it for props. His name is Hostavy or something in Russian. It's probably completely upside down, so it's Vavitos. He's really good at it, and he's really good at aggressive trajectories. I'll show once I die here. I have a custom mission for practicing aiming that I use as kind of like sometimes a warm up. I also use it just to pass time because this is what it is. But the furball practice is the same one that Biscuit Destroyer uses too. It's kind of surprising. Like, oh, how do people get good at aiming in props? And then like, oh, they do aim. The equivalent of like Counter-Strike aim practice, and that's how that works. Like, oh, it was that simple. For the show. Maybe. I'm gonna rudder down. Get him a severe angle here. Eaten for breakfast. The breakfast jet. Just get a fucking asswipe. That makes this whole game worth it. I like, yeah, guy's a noob, guy sucks, whatever. Doesn't matter. SU-11 owned by the Tiger Kitty. I paid to win. Oh, that's a plane. That's a plane. This guy doesn't. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking have to stall for him if I want to fucking blow him up. I have to fucking. I have a feeling this is Miller. Fucking saw the fucking F7F. Yeah, it's fucking, yeah, of course it is. 100% fucking bet, yeah. Be like, oh hey, let's take whatever is the fucking best for the BR. Fucking shocking. I could take the F80C though. Could do that. I'm gonna fucking blow his ass up with this. I just need to rudder roll harder. That's what I need to do. I need to rudder spam, roll underneath those guns. But that guy's not. That guy is not going. That guy is not going to get in a turn fight with me. Guaranteed. Cranabera. I mean, the montage W would have been getting the guy in the first shot. I need to I would need to cut it to make it seem like I got him the first time, but. F1 surveillance. The question is, can I kill this guy? I think I can. Just need to like lock in and hit my shots, right? F7F eats the jets for breakfast. The breakfast jets. God damn, I got it. Bro, I'll be doing. Okay, what can I kill? What can I kill? Kill. I love the F7F. This plane's so fucking cool. Even if it's. I'm gonna kill an SU-11 with it. Trust. It's a dogfight, so I have a chance. I have a chance. I think we can get it. Oh, God. My disappointment is immeasurable. Like, literally look at two planes. Neither of them are planes I can shoot down. And I feel like I literally gave my ass to the one that probably can shoot me down. Like, I think were these dudes dogfighting each other? You know, I'm gonna get slammed by AA. Check that 6. Let's see. Let's check the chat, and then we'll get blown up. Because I know that's gonna happen. Nope. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Believe in the power of the Tiger Kitty. Alright, that's doesn't matter. FAC there.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Bait the duels, bait the duels, bait the duels. Bruh, the Chinese guy gonna be the best player in the game. Like, guy cannot recognize. the dudes. Surely the dudes will fucking pop out. I mean, this dude, like, I played with this guy last night. Like, he's not, like, he's okay. He's, like, but he's, like, really, really cautious. So he'll be, like, at very high altitude. And he's gonna, like, energy fight, lag turn, high yo-yo, go back up. And, like, he's not bad, but it's, like, you're calling a guy a sweat. I'm in a 6-3 play, and I think at a, what is this, a 7-3 game? No, it's 7-7, actually. And, like, this is not, like, a really great asymmetric prop matchup. Whatever, man. I, like, F80C. And he's just, like, yapping in chat against this fucking random dude, and I'm like, why? I don't understand. Like, why would I, like, what's the emotional investment here? Fucking hit these guys with this shit. Fucking losers thinking they're having sex. Fucking shit's gross. Disgusting. Protect yourself. No, I don't know. I was at fucking work earlier, and there was some kind of joke about racism. I had some fucking dudes, whatnot, and I was like, I told them racism is wrong, but being wrong is for women. That went over, actually it went over pretty well. It went over pretty well. It's funny. Oh, hey, look, Axipo. This guy's gonna be in whatever the fuck is meta as fuck. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, retards, just kiss. Kiss each other on the mouth. Do something. This game is so... How is there so many people and am I so bored? How? Like, how? Like, there's... I'm in dead-ass middle of the map. Nothing is happening. It is not a big map. Someone come kill me. Do something. There's nothing happening. It's these dudes just bitching at each other in chat. Kill each other. Do something. Holy fucking dog shit. Not that hard. Hey, I see a black dot. Maybe I can merge with it. I swear to God, this is a fucking blue player. I am just gonna fucking J out.
Attention to the map.
Dude, useful actions has happened with jack shit in this game. Like, brother, my brother in Christ, I'm losing my mind. She got like 8 more beers. It's gonna be a friendly B-57. What the fuck? Bro, I'm playing shitbird playing at fucking low altitude. I'm fucking leaving. This is fucking stupid. Dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. Waste of time. Like, holy fucking shit. So, here's the thing about... Alright, I'm gonna finish the beverage. I'm gonna be like, how to be racist at work. Not that hard, to be honest, because you just don't actually be racist. But I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna continue the crash out. So, because damn, I thought there was gonna be people like engaging me that game. No, not happening. Okay, all right. Let's fucking scoot up and then drink another beverage. Where's the games? 2 hours in. This is the same one that I was in. This is a new one, but it's old. This is the one I think I just got out of, which was fucking boring. What's slop tier look like? Got it only available. Got full mixed Vietnam, Denmark. This one's brother in Christ. They just released the fucking stupid fucking cheater thing here, and this dude is like obviously cheating. They haven't banned this guy yet. I don't understand this. This guy is so obviously cheating at fucking everything, and they like don't ban this guy. Like it's fucking impressive. Like, I guarantee you, we go to this guy's tank replays, it's fucking auto-aim shit. Like, impressive. And it's funny that I had a fucking mod or whatever, some guy like, oh yeah, he's bonked. Nah, dude, he's still there, fucking Glowworm. Just fucking download your cheats and you're good to go. Like, deadass, you can check out the YouTube channel. You can actually see him just auto-aiming the fuck out of everything in Tank SB or Tank RB. Like, one of the most blatant use of, like, a aimbot slash a wall hacks type thing that you can literally ever see. Like, so fucking obvious. Alright, that looks like shit and I don't want to play it. I feel like it was just in this one. That was the one I was just in, actually. Or the one before. Maybe... What's 3.7 look like? Maybe 3.7's a good... thing. Maybe we do some Gregs and be the P47 guy. I'll be like, I'm Greg. I'm Gregging all over the place. Yeah, no, the 2v2 on Rur. That's glorp. Not good. Not fun. Petrupst Yupf says, what are the cheats? The cheats are the aimbot, the ability to kind of have everything marked for you at all times. Like here, I might be able to do it. I'm gonna try to do it on stream, and I will highlight what I mean with Glowworm, because it's not that hard to do. Probably. Maybe he reformed. Maybe like, you know, got smart and figured it out. But I'm gonna say accept the cookies, and I'm gonna go down to here, and you don't get to see the thing, but we'll go Glowworm by itself, search. I'm gonna figure out where he was at again. I'm gonna figure out how he spells his name. Because I thought it was G. Is it? Maybe it's with one. Yeah, so 2 W's, 1655, 246 Thunder Fall. So we do got this. So GLOW. GLOWWLORN. Okay, so the first thing that pops up is tanks. And I'm gonna pick the first replay. And it should pop up the replay. Go to the replay here. Go to the back. Okay, so we got we're getting into the tank stream. And I'll open the last beer, the final beer. It's the final beer down. 16 ounces of very, very fun. Now, the reason that I actually watch the tank replays versus the SB replays is SB cheating's a little bit harder to detect or make it look easy. We'll go here. It doesn't allow us to do player view, so unfortunately we can't. Usually we can select 2 and it'll actually show us player view, but apparently it's not working right now. But we'll watch where his turret snaps. So look at how his turret snaps to places. And it's a little bit more clear in all the replay footage, but you're going to see that he just kind of like... It immediately snaps to targets through different pieces of terrain without actually searching. If we could actually use this fucking number 2 view, you'd actually really see it. It's super obvious in number 2 view. So yeah, he hits that guy right away. Gonna hit that guy over there right away. Like it was like it would be focused on this guy, but he just hits this guy over here. And you kind of see like his turret slews where he's looking, but you see how it like kind of jerks. So he's like slewing to this guy, and just kind of like snapping to like the next target. And I'll speed it up again. He's gonna pick up here, hits this guy in the muzzle. That's not necessarily suspicious in its own right, but not gonna waste our time with that. You can look at some of the replays that I've posted on my YouTube channel to see it from his point of view. But what you'll see is a lot of his view snapping to targets that are completely invisible in a way that is very, very obvious. So it's not... He's playing America. Got me blocked. So let's go Aviation USA. Rank 8. MSIP 2. He's probably grinding for the other one. The new one. I'm not really interested in playing this because it's going to be boop, 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 boop. At the same time, there's not... I need someone to duel is what I need. Alright, let's fuck it. There's only 2 American planes. So I can actually do one of these. Because I'm actually pretty confident. Because if I do this... The downside is I'm going to have a fucking gauntlet of other shit to run through. So I can pick 2 F-15s. But he is either there or there. Like, he literally flies above the clouds, radar off. Shits a missile out and then turns away. And he'll, like, literally just afterburn to his base. Hey, look, the guy with the SP hacks is 14-3. Shocking. Alright, let me fucking lock in and get my... It's fucking... And it's a fucking dog shit visibility map, so like he has like the gigantic advantage for the visibility part. Doesn't matter though. I'm gonna win. Good news is Alright, 402 and 378. I'm going to say 378 is probably him. And the logic behind that is he's been in here longer. If anyone wants to join me to provide backup, I'm going to ruin this guy's fucking game. I'm gonna tag the fucking dude and be like, hey, why is this guy, like, not banned for doing the most obvious form of cheating possible? Petrobus asked about the doing a video on the BF109 G14. I should probably... So I don't think the G14 is unique enough to justify doing a video on it by itself. One of the things that I've kind of toyed with is doing a video on series of planes. Like the P-51, I think is kind of like the first in the list right now. Although it really depends how I want to approach that. The problem with the G14 and the other 109s is that they largely kind of do a lot of the same things, where the G14 is, for all intents and purposes, a very, very slightly better 109 G6. The G10 is a slightly worse 109 G6, below around 6,000 meters, but it is a little bit lighter, so the turn rate is about the same. The K4 is kind of a straight upgrade of everything until 7,000 meters. And what I really need to do is I need to talk about I can spend a lot of time talking about the 109s that are kind of different iterations, because the G14 is a production standardized G6. The G6 we have in the game is a 1944 version with methanol water injection. The G10 is a plane, a 109 with the DB605 with the larger DB603 supercharger. The G14 AS is largely the same thing. Oh, hey, Midori, he joined the enemy team. I gotta fucking deal with this guy, too. What is he gonna be in? Probably... Well, we got France. No, France or China. The 109s, they're interesting enough from a historical perspective on their own, as a kind of doing individual flight models. Like the G6 through G14, G10 are all so similar to each other, you can kind of interchange them with each other below 5,000 meters. F-15, 378, believe in it. Although that guy likes to go to high altitude. Womp womp, Thirsty Boy. I think Thirsty Boy is probably, my guess is Midori. My guess, Midori. Okay, so the Russian guy is not the 378. Gonna have to turn around to the other direction. Oh hey, it's the Poulet Badule. Poulet Badule. I love the Poulet Badule. I'm gonna join the VC for the Poulet Badule. I'm gonna be brain rot. Hello. Blow up the fucking glowworm. You kill this guy. Perturba Hubdit asked about doing FW190 and 4.0 to 5.0 sim. The A4 is probably the best for 4.0 down. There's the best advice for 5.0 is to at least play with one other person, to be honest. Oh, Paulette Badul kills the glowworm. I love killing the glowworm. That's so goated. As soon as you put like one other person in a reasonably fast plane, the 190s are okay. They are, by and large, under-tiered. Or, correction, over-tiered. Whatever it means that they suck for the battle rating they're at. And there's not necessarily a lot of fixing to that. There's a certain altitude range where the 190 is like okay to good, but it's good in the same sense that like a plane that's consistently fast is good. If you are able to overuse the flaps, get them basically to the rip percentage minus like just barely, you can beat pretty much anything that's American, and then you're going to lose to everything else. My 190 videos may have really showed how to do the landing flaps thing, although there's no way to codify it. I'm like, yeah, in this part of the turn, you should deploy landing flaps, and then takeoff flaps, then toggle to this, and the exact timing part of it does come down to experience. Doing some 1v1s in the 190 beyond, like, after you learn the basics actually pays a lot of dividends, where the plane gets a lot more usable. It's not good. We're not going to lie to you, but it's usable, and it's fun. It's actually kind of fun. 190 has like this weird thing where it's like really efficient at retaining energy, but it doesn't convert it into position really easily. At the same time, when you get landing flaps out, it does kind of the opposite. And transitioning between those two is like kind of rough. All right, I'm gonna shoot a missile at this guy. Fuck him. Do you know what his sign on the thing was? I got 402. My screen's like completely black, just fucking looping. Got him! Killed him! Oh, what the fuck? How? I had no fucking warning of that. I got hit. I'm dead. Well, it's like directly behind me, and my RWR blind spot shouldn't be directly behind me. Maybe I flew into it. I'm stupid. He's taking off, but whatever. It was whatever the number I said earlier was, like the... in all honesty, if you want to learn how to fly 190s, you probably need to join the server and fly with me and the Pookie. Because it's not, performance-wise, there is nothing outright redeeming about the plane. But also, it looks cool, and that's why we fly it. Yeah, 478. Did I say 478 was his number? Found a 402. Yeah, I got a 376 on that thing. I think that's the Russian guy, though. I just shot a missile from 50 kilometers, so that probably hits that guy, but kind of up the middle here. Just kind of look up there. It'll... .402. He's at high altitude. He just shot at me. He's turning away, though. Shoot a second one at him. And I'll fucking turn vertical notch and then recommit. He's running. He's egressing. Probably here. Someone friendly is flying directly into him. You might be flying directly into him. He might be directly ahead of you and up high. 9,000 meters. Probably. I'm at like 12,000 meters. But I'm here. He's running back to his airfield here. What? I just flew into a missile as like fucking stationary. Hit the Russian guy. I'm taking off from center. He's all the way back by the central air base. Same with the Rafale. I have faith in that missile's ability to reach the target. Peter, I'm gonna say Peter. Getting the MiG-29 as a free-to-play player, honestly, gonna be pretty rough. At the same time, I think the game is good enough that you shouldn't want to rush it. The 29, by the way, is not very good. Yeah, at least by gameplay standards. It might be, it could be the most realistic flight model, but also that's a very hard tail. I have a 1 hour video on trying to tackle that, and it do be real rough. I mean, as long as you know that it's crap, but you like the plane, that's fine. Like, I play things that I know are bad, but I like them. 190, not the best, love the plane.
Move after me.
I am egressing very hard because I have no chaff. Here. I'm going to 402 over the airfield in the far south. What? Oh, god damn it. This dude be fucking spamming Micahs at us. We're gonna have to fucking blow up the Rafale to get to the fucking Clothorn. I thought the fucking missiles would be out of energy. He's on the center airfield, I think. Got about 100 kilometers away, so it has like literally just straight here. Good kill. Got him! Fucking bitch. I've got 7 R77-1s left. I don't think he survives these. Surely I'll find this guy. I'm gonna tip. Actually, I have a better option. Faster resupply. That's what I have. I got faster resupply. Beer. I only got 4 beers. I need 16 beers. Give me more beers. Alright, I'm back in the fucking Target. Did he quit? You get blown up. I'd sent him a message, but he's got me blocked. Did you blow him up again and that's why he quit, or did he just quit after I blew him up? Let's see. Is it worth ruining his F15E ratio? Because I wouldn't be surprised if he's like a 50% ratio guy. 82%. Okay, it's worth it. I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna Grom the two bases and then get the 8 point. Fucking stat betting, fucking stupid idiots. I do like my feed actually, like my Twitch feed, or not my Twitch feed, my YouTube. It's the same thing. Actually follows what's going on in the game better than I do, because I didn't realize he left. I was like, I'll go piss. Should be
Follow me. Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Pete Storff asks, what beer am I enjoying today? This is the, so it is a, it's craft beer, and it's only available, I think, in Alaska, and maybe some hipster stores, but it is called Aromadome IPA from Black Spruce Brewing Company, and it's an IPA, but it's like a cloudy IPA, and it has like a pretty okay aftertaste, to be honest. It's one of the very, very few IPAs. I actually love this one. It's really great. Yeah, it's a 6.3% ABV, so it economic wise of getting drunk, it's pretty good. Like, I actually like, this is one of the it's an IPA that I'd recommend to actual real people. Alright, there's 3 Grommers. I feel bad, guy. I think her Speed Race was a viewer of mine, I guess. But also, no sympathy. Fucking kill him! 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 Eurofighter! Kill him! Hello, Mr. Messi Local. Go. Oh. I didn't know there was too high speed for the Grommers. Right, Grommers away. Groms away. Speed Racer.
On me.
Base damage. I mean, if it's the game we're in, like, this is not gonna be fun. It's gonna be just. I feel bad for if Speed Racer or Kajuki is like the stream viewer. Like, it's not gonna be. Not gonna be fun. It's gonna be us like spamming missiles at one guy, and like I only want the W to make this guy not have the W, and that's it. Milkman, if you're getting no RBR warnings, close your game, reopen it, go to a different match, load into it, and then leave that match, and then come back to the normal match. That sort of somehow fixes it. Does that make sense? No. Does it fix it? Yes. Do we know why? No. Like literally zero chance of it. That zero game doesn't make sense. And it's like literally a sim-specific glitch. Alright, I'm gonna J out and just go find a different game. Maybe Glow Orange just joined a different one. I'll go kill him on that one too. No, we killed him. He left. He like, I blew him up, and then he's like, I don't want to play anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I literally don't know how he still plays the game. Like, the Russian guy who knows the mod was like, nah, this guy's dead. He's like dead, but he's not. Literally not in the update of like, hey, this guy's not playing the game anymore. Yeah, Van Dam. I might actually tag Spirit Ashka or whatever. Like, hey, what the fuck? Well, it's like it's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Rex Glass. Duels. Duels? 190 versus random playing duels? Anything? I want to play the 190 though. Don't be the 190 main. I want to be the Butcher Bird. Alright, 190 versus Banana Bird. No, Banana Bird. Alright, I will open the game and then get the Banana Bird. Do Banana Bird versus 190 Bird. I think 190. I think it's actually pretty fair, to be honest. I think Banana Bird wins, but I think you have to be passive. You got to be Steve 400. Steve 400. Be like, why is the Banana Bird so good? Yellow. Now let me crash my game. Win a war, win a war, win a war, win a war, win a war. Win a war, win a war. Where's the dudes? Oh, Apollo's online. What do you think he's gonna be doing? He's not in the game. Woo, we won! I don't like the steady heart. I'm gonna do the 190. I'm gonna be the 190 man. Be the goat. I think I might have crashed the game. I'm like, crash. I might have to reboot the game. I'm gonna reboot the game. I guess it's all black screen. But like the banana bird, ring, 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 banana bird. Yeah. Nah, I only like men. Very, very strong men, but feminine men. I have an update for the 109 or the game. It'll be the 190, the GOAT. Below.
Gotta reboot the game. Boop, boop. Yeah, no beer left. I should have got more beer. Well, I shouldn't have, because it killed my liver. No. I do not know Fats number 2. Bam. This lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. I'm booting the duels. I'm booting the duels. Oh, the Biscuit Destroyer is online. The Biscuit Destroyer, the goat. Made this cross. I'm gonna have a treat. I'm gonna be a treat for all of the 8 people watching the stream about the duels. The Biscuit Destroyer is gonna show up and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm bad at the game now. Or the GOAT. I got a 190 A-bar. Mark the loan, the bow bow. Do that. I'm gonna do 3 rounds. I'm gonna do the biscuit duels. Biscuit duels. Oh, I got the fucking the jet controls. Yeah, I think the flaps on this controls. Look alone. Yeah. Yay!
Captured the airfield. Now we need to hold it.
I'm video join the game. I did prepare the game. No. Overpulling. I thought I could fucking get away with it. No, I win. I win. I'm so numb, I can feel you there. Oh, so well, somewhere well, where? I'll never feel you there. He stole the banana bird. He stole the banana bird. He stole the banana bird. Oh, I missed the banana. I missed the rudder shot of the banana bird. Overboard, overboard, overboard. Oh my god, I did the neg G thing and I think I plummeted myself on the ground. Yeah, I can't pull up from it. I did one more and then one more and I'm gonna do a little biscuit. Now log in. I'm gonna log in right now. I'll show you how the. No, he pulls into it, he pulls into it, he pulls into it. Oh my god, he's so based. He's so based. I didn't think he would do it. I didn't think he would do it. That was good. That was good. I didn't expect that. You're so good.
The enemy has captured the airfield.
I win. I win this next one. I win this next one. I thought we were gonna bleed your speed. Now I was gonna like be able to like do a thing and then go up. The banana wins. Okay, we're gonna believe on the banana. The butcher stall. The butcher stall. I butcher stalled the other direction. I think you feel like figure out how to win the banana bird. Ah, you win this. I'm gonna go lose to Biscuit. Go. I'm gonna go lose. You did good. That was good. That was good though. That was good. Kill yourself. But it was good. You beat the butcher bird. I'm trying to upload the 1.5 bird. And the custom battles bird. And the biscuit bird. I go to the bathroom bird. BR bathroom bird. Alright, I'm gonna lose the biscuit. I'm gonna lose the biscuit. I'm gonna lose the biscuit. I'm gonna try the hard as I can. It'll not lose. It's gonna be hard as fuck. I'm drunk. I'm gonna win the biscuit. I'm gonna beat the biscuit. I believe in myself. I believe. Believe in myself. I believe in myself. Believe in myself. Believe in Jolene. Gotta fucking log in the fucking mech though. I hate doing the mech. Jolene, Jolene, I'm believing just because you can. Oh, that fucking that stall hurt. I think he hits here. Try to get him to overshoot. Oh fuck, that's the. I don't need that. Oh no, no we're.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We've got to act fast.
Yeah, I mean, the wins is cheating. Oh, that's the fucking tree. What the fuck?
The enemy has captured the airfield. We need to act and fast.
Put a tree on my way. Mm. Surely doesn't hit. He hits. Nah, it's a shit song. Thought I could keep it flat and then get him to go up and bleed his energy. I think that fucking, I think he dropped him behind me. I'm just giving him to him. Yep, that wins.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
Nah, I just need to play better. I can do it. You can have that one. I'm not gonna win that. I have to play that fucking vertical like perfectly. I might have to just, I'm gonna try to force the horizontal though. I'm trying to beat him on his own fucking terms. And we ain't doing that tonight. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm gonna beat him on the horizontal. Oh, come on. Yeah, I give him. This is hard. Why is it so hard? I should just play good. This guy is beatable. This guy is beatable. I believe him. I believe him. Fucking, I'm beating his ass. I'm beating his ass. I'm winning. Oh, what? Bruh.
Airfield. We can't let them keep it.
Yeah. I'm streaming currently. Yeah, I'm streaming the part where I'm not winning because darn. He's got better position. He just loops above me now. Where's same plane? Yep. I'm doing Omega lead. Well, he pulls in. If he doesn't pull in here, he pulls in the next turn. I have no energy here. I actually do that though. You're not wrong. Alright. Well, the ground put a bullet through my canopy. I think he'd hit that. The problem I have is I have to negotiate the nose position, but it's hard. I mean, both of us are using full prop pitch stuff. The chances of anyone beating this guy are like you can rate him if you're good at that and you win. Maybe I'm trying to compete on the being better at him than the thing that he's good at, which is a little bit harder. Like, I don't know how he hit that. He's nowhere near it. True. Well, like, he just got into rate here, and I have damage, and I literally cannot win.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We've got to regain control of it immediately.
The components lose lift components based on the color, I think. So black wing root is like, it just doesn't do anything. Basically, might as well assume your bling ridge is gone. Basically, that's. How'd he fucking hit that? That's my question. How's he hit it? Here, you try fighting him and tell me how it goes. So if you give so in props, if you give a guy a shot, he's gonna hit it. You need to keep the radius close enough. Unless you do like a well, well, you ideally I should be playing for first shot to get him defensive, because I don't have the ability to beat him in the long term. But also, he's like probably one of the better short-term duelists in the game. No, Biscuit is not a random. Like this vertical, he's gonna go in. He's gonna try to drop his nose in. I gotta get below him, and I gotta fucking. I'm gonna try to counterattack into him here. I won't be able to do it. So I'm going to dump the flaps. I'm going to try to sit above his loop. I'm going to try to drop the flaps here to gain a position on him. He's got his prop pitch out right now, though, too. And I'm not using prop pitch, which kind of sort of matters. If I transition to low circle here... Like, you think I might get, like, a shot here, but I won't. But I'm gonna try, like, that's a bait to a fucking... But, like, it's a bait. But... I'm gambling that he misses that. Like, that bait is, like, slightly... If it's better, he misses and I get a counterattack. But because he knows... I like, and this is the problem with props, is like, it's not, there's a way to do it, I'm just not good at it. I'm using HOTAS. Go below here. Hopefully he misses. He doesn't miss. That's also the problem, is like my fucking ping is just ever so slightly off. Cause I thought like I was just ahead of him there. I thought I could like get in. 126. It's 126. Like, it's on me. It's on me. Just like I just need to play better. But the fucking needle that I'm threading, the needle that I'm threading is not easy. Like, it's kind of like... Like, minor damage, you know, I'm gonna, like, because I'm, like, so far on the edge, I can't, it's winnable, it is winnable, I just need to lock in and be better, but I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna, like, it's hard. I've never, like, most people have never beat Biscuit on his own game. The people that can do the rate fighting thing for long enough. Well, they just do kind of like this thing, like, okay, we're gonna do wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. I think beating Butters in the F-15 is a lot easier. Like, he's gonna drop in here, I gotta go up, he's gotta, like, not hit this. No, because I taught Butters how to do the F-15, so, like, I think I can beat Butters if I lock into it, but also I don't want to play with, I literally don't want to play against the guy. Sure. I'd say it's harder, but sure. Like, if I go down here, he's going to pull in here, shoot here, hits, and I lose. And trying to avoid that vertical counterattack, like, I have to almost fly into it to then get to the point where I can actually fight him if I try to play the passive. I can do the full flaps thing, and I think I can get a chance. I usually just go left out of habit. Like, I don't think it matters. Like, because if I go up, vertical, flaps, he's got position there, so I have to go down. I go takeoffs. He's got position. He's going to go into rate here. Like, the top of my loop is at the bottom of his loop. He's got a position over me here. He's got a bunch of energy. And now this turns into a rate fight where he goes around my circle. I'm going to keep it horizontal for the longest time possible to kind of like offset his energy advantage. Like, I don't want to play vertical here, so I'll play horizontal. Well, it means, like, so the fact that his energy state was way above mine means that he can do this vertical here, and I've got 280 to follow it. I'm going to follow it to the outside to the right here to try to kind of offset the position he has. I'm going to cut to the inside, go underneath and inside, go up. He is, but I think the fact that I'm cutting the radius can offset it. But the fact that, like, right there, that fucking visual cue that I just seen where he cuts in like that means I'm probably fucked. So I'm actually going to try to just use the flaps to cut the radius here. Like he's like slightly behind, like he's definitely like behind me here, and I'm fucked. There is nothing I can do from this position. Like right here, with the way that he has energy and position, I'm gonna go up here, he's gonna shoot me here, and then he goes up and I go down, he's gonna go up behind me and drop in on me. Like, even if I do like a full fucking flaps commit here, I can go to the outside and try to get a counterattack, I'll go to a scissors. But he's gonna fly around me. Like, there's nothing... Like, right here, he shoots now, and I die.
The enemy has captured the airfield.
I can see it happening, but I can't react to it quick enough to win. Which is a problem. Like, literally 14-0. Well, yeah, but I'm the reason I'm good at it is I practice against people that are way the fuck better than I am, too. Well, he's literally just much better. He's just literally more experienced, better. Like, I'll go here. I got the upper position. He's gonna cut in. But this vertical position, I'm gonna play it. But I have to, like, play that he doesn't hit this. I'm gonna drop the fucking nose in. Neg G. Try to drop it. Miss. Because I didn't fucking time it correctly. Hope he doesn't fucking neg G into me here. And now I gotta fucking go full throttle. I'm gonna fucking actually... Well, no, I'm trying to get to a position where I can at least fight from... It's not gonna happen. Because I have to fucking... Like right here. He's angled in. He's gonna hit me here. There's... So the position on the downward... The position on the downward meant that I wasn't... Like, I lost it in the downward. I did better that time. But also, I'm not... This is hard. There's a reason I practice against him is because it makes everything else easier, but... I threatened him. I had to threaten the vertical, but I had to play it perfectly. Like, I have to play the vertical to drop the nose in exactly the right spot. This is, I'm using trim. I'm using, like, so, like, there, if I pull in tight, I literally just stall myself and he shoots me here. Like, I am on... literally shaking the wings apart as I go. Like, me pulling in tighter would be like 0.5%. It's not gonna, like, it's not gonna happen. Well, it's not that it can do nothing. Well, the thing is about duels is the guy sees what you do, he reacts to it, you react to him, and he's reacting. Number one, I'm not. Like, so like here, I'm gonna go horizontal. I'll go up. I'm gonna try to be below him to get him to go into my guns. He's gonna go more vertical here, so I'm gonna cut across his thing. But right here, the fact that he gets right there in that position, in that vertical, and he gets behind me, means I can't do anything against that. I needed to be in a better position to counter that. I'll go to auto prop pitch here. He's gonna pitch up here. He's gonna shoot here, and I die. I need to be, if I'm going to win, I need to be either ahead of that or I need to be in an offensive position to actually threaten him. And that's the issue, is I can't do it. I can do it occasionally. I can't do it consistently. So I just lost 17-0. I didn't win at all. Like, it was not even close. Like, I needed to do the threats better. But the thing is, like, he's good, so, like, I practice against him because it makes everything else easier. Against what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Just been 30 against 30. Because I have 30. What's the closest? I'll bring the regular thing. What's the Marauder guy? Well, I think it's yeah, I gotta change it real quick. So I gotta take the SM. Alright. Revitalations, whiskey, but also that's bad for your health. Alright, 15 minutes, and I'll do guns. And 14. Oh, that's the water. High lift plane. Wow, you got a kill. Good job. I don't know. Yep. Welcome to my world. I'm squisherating. Wow, you got the kill. Good job. What's the treat? Oh, I mean, I live. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I have a bunch of experience, dude. Like the answer is we all the people I've taught are played too much. Well, I'm not playing the SM. I'm playing the regular S27. Win. We do 5 more, and then I go jerk it. Bye. Me winning? You had a shot in the second or third merge, but because I was going slower, yeah, because I was going slower than you, I was able to kind of angle up into you and kind of just take advantage of that. So let me try to fix that solution. So you have to angle across here or conserve energy. But because you kind of like sat between doing both, I think I just gain energy and position on the downward here. Because I'm going to go up again. A Shezer rating. I got the kill. Do one more. Not quit. I'm a quitter. Oh, down the land. Yep. I'll do one more. That was mean. That was mean. Well, that's one of the things I do is I always switch up the way I merge just because fuck it. I like one of my strengths is I don't stick to one thing, but it's also kind of a weakness of like. For me to beat like a Biscuit, I would need to practice a very, I think, strict strategy that consistently won. Oh. You ever hit those? Alright, good job, buddy. You better than me. Win. You won. You're the best. The best. That's the stream. I quit. I'm reading. Yeah, I'm a quitter. I gotta respond to chat. Mustang says 27 Smash Premium 30. Yeah, I think that it maybe does. I'm not. Was I in the base? I thought it. I mean, well, I am in the base, but I added extra fuel to it. I thought the SM was better. I thought the SM is supposed to be better because of the thrust to weight ratio. Well, I don't know. I consider him to be I consider the SM to be better because I think that thrust to weight ratio is like adds enough to it to. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna. If it is, who cares? I don't know. Like in all honesty, I feel like if I was an asshole, I could do the 900 kph rate fighter kind of cautious line, but it's boring. I don't know. Just win. Just win. Just play better. Pull harder. All right, that's the game. That's the game. I go to bed. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye bye.